Hey, all you hoopers, this is Old Head coming at you with another build video, and this one is fire. We are making what I believe is the best all-around point guard in the game. And I want you to stick with me on this video, so I'll throw it right out there. This is a point guard that gets contact dunks, has a high three, high ball handle, good defense. You get over 20 badges in all four categories, and it's enough to allow you to get 3 tier 3 badges in all four. Again, I think this build is fire. So let's start out at point guard. We'll go right hand, doesn't matter. Jersey number doesn't matter. I always go 34. That's my favorite number. So we're going to stick at 6'3". We're going to tick our weight up to 200 pounds and make our wingspan 7 foot. Pick your body shape, whatever you like. So this is where we get into the nitty gritty. Let's go 76 on the close shot, 85 on the driving layup. So that gives you a lot of layup options, Booker, but it also gives you Curry. And Curry's got some benefits as far as the floater, the little scoop layup. The driving dunk, we're going to go 86. And that's going to allow us to get small and pro contact dunks, which is huge. Now, we might as well go all the way down to vertical and bump this up to an 85 because you have to pair those two together to get the animations that you want. The mid-range, I'm going to put at a 74. I don't think you have to have your mid-range up all that high to be able to hit middies. 3-point, we're going to have an 86, which, you know, if you've been playing this game, 86, 87, 88, anywhere in there, 85 is probably the floor, but anywhere in there, you're going to be golden. Free throw, we're going to have an 80 free throw. So again, in the rec, if you play rec, an 80 free throw is more than enough. Normally, I don't even put it that high, but I had some extra points, so that's where they went. Pass accuracy, we're going to put at 79. Ball handle is going to be at 85. And our speed with ball is 87. All right, so we're looking good so far. Let's just take a little recap at finishing. We get good layup packages. We get the good dunks. We have 20 badges. So if you're looking at the tier 3 badges, you would core limitless after putting your 10 badges in tier 1 and tier 2. By adding 2 badges to this build from the 4 that you get from playing My Career very early on, it allows you to get all 3. Limitless, Posterizer, and Slither. Those are 3 very good badges. Okay, let's go down to shooting. Again, we have 20 badges. Core whichever one of those you want. Add 2 in here. And you're going to be able to get 2 of the other ones. So 3 of the 4. If that's what you're into, the tier 3. Playmaking, we get 23. So you can core killer combos, clamp breaker, handles for days, and get the other 2. Or if you're into mismatch expert, you know, you can play around with that as well. All right, let's go on to the defense. Defense, we're focused on perimeter and steal. So we put our perimeter at 87. This allows us to get challenger on gold, clamps on silver. Our steal, we're going to take up to an 81. So we get some pretty good badges here. Silver interceptor, bronze glove. You're not going to be able to get all of them, but we are going to end up with 20 badges because we're going to have a 70 defensive rebound. If you're looking at it, you would core challenger because that's the highest number of points. And once you core it, you get those points back. What you'll have to do is either add points from reaching level 39 once or twice. If you want to get clamps and interceptor, once for clamps and glove. But you're going to be able to pretty quickly get 3 of the 4 badges. And for those of you that haven't gone through the process, the coring process, the requirements to actually core a badge, they take a while. So this is a build that is going to be great day one, but you're also looking to the future a little bit, but not all that far in. All right, so speed at an 89, excel at a 90. We already put our vertical at an 85, and then our stamina should come out at a 95, which it does. So we can take finishing, we can take shooting, playmaking, or even defense. So that's completely up to you. I struggled with the comparison of who this PG would come out to be. I put Damian Lillard on the cover. You could go with Ja. You could go a bunch of different directions. I might go Limitless and then maybe, easy blow-bys or let's just do finishing moves. So we come out with shades of Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Damian Lillard, and Darius Garland. That's a good shades of. Abdul-Rauf, who at one point was called Chris Jackson. I think it was Chris Jackson. I think he played with Shaq at LSU. He was a really good player. Obviously, Damian Lillard, and that's why I put him on the cover, on the thumbnail. Darius Garland, man, is such an up-and-coming guard. So what we've built is a two-way inside-out scorer. So when we test it, again, you've already seen the ratings. And you're solid up and down the board. Layup, dunk, 3-point. You got enough ball handle at 85. You got good speed with ball. And you've got some good defense, perimeter and steal. We're not going to block anybody. We're not going to stop anybody inside, but that's not what this build is for. So, if we look at the badges, I've kind of already explained it a little bit. Let me just get to the 10 out of the way. And, you can put whatever you want. I'm just trying to get to 10. Okay. So here we know Limitless is the most expensive. So we would core that badge. Okay. We still have 10 left. Let's get Posterizer on silver. We have 4 left. If we put 2 more in, that would allow us to get Slithery on silver. And that's the way that I would do it. On shooting, I'm finding this amped badge to be pretty good. It shows up a lot. Guard up, in my opinion, is pretty good. I always like Space Creator, so we'll just put that on bronze for right now, just to get to tier 3. Now you've got your choice here. Yeah, they're all 6 points. So, let's say you want to core Limitless range. Okay. You have 10 points available. Maybe you want Deadeye. And then you have the choice to put 2 of your 4 extra badges in here and get a third. Or you can put the 2 into defense, and we'll look at that. Playmaking, you've got enough. Whether you want to go, ankle breakers. I don't even know how much ankle breakers is working this year. Definitely quick first step. I'm going to put this on bronze just to get to the 10. Okay. That gives us 10. So we have 13 left. Clamp breaker is 6. Killer combos is 6. Is everything 6? Yeah, everything is 6 except for mismatch expert. So we will core clamp breakers. Then we'll get handles for days. And then we'll get killer combos. And we still have a badge left over to put wherever we want. So, I think you can see you've got enough here, and you can play around with this. If you're a mismatch expert person, okay, use it there, and then you'd have 2 more and take away one of these. On defense, this is where I think it comes down for me between shooting and defense on where I want to spend my extra badges. So we're just going to put 10 in so we can get to here. You may want to use different badges. I'm just trying to get to the 10. Challenger is 7. Clamps is 6. Glove is 5. Okay, so Challenger obviously is the one to core because that gives you the most back. We still have 10 badges. Clamps we definitely want. Now we have 4 badges. So this is where you have to make that decision. Do you want to spend your 2 extra in shooting and get 3, kind of the ability to get 3 right away? Or do you want to put it in defense and, get like interceptor gold? Again, we're thinking down the road as well, because just a couple seasons in, if you hit level 39 in the first 2 seasons, you've got 2 extra badge points. And that's all you need to get 3 tier 3 badges in all 4 categories. And I think, thinking about a build that way really allows you to plan for the future and maximize it out. So that's the build. 2-way inside out score. I do believe this is one of the most complete all around point guards out there. You can shoot, you can play make, you can dunk, and you can play good perimeter D. And I think this build works for 2s, 3s. I think it works for the rec. It's an all around really good build. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm having a lot of fun producing these build videos. I'm going to keep doing that. I've got a couple of more builds that I've already made that I'm using, and I'll get those out over the next few days. But that's it. Old head out.